Have you heard the call, a whisper in the wind? When you fly and when you fall, you can hear the voice within, from wherever you may stand.
Namaste and welcome to the second part of our program on the American conscious pop music group Here to Hear. Formerly known as Inner Voice, the band has performed all around the United States, from the United Nations in New York and the Miami Dolphin Stadium to many yoga studios and spiritual centers, and was featured on the major television network ABC's popular program Good Morning America with a viewership of millions. With a unique sound that harmonizes the members' talent and experience across various styles, the music of Here to Hear appeals to a broad audience. But what mesmerizes listeners is their unique, powerful, uplifting spirituality. They are conscious music makers. And in their own creative words, Here to Hear's mission is to serve as the soundtrack for planetary awakening.
If a Christian doesn't ask what would Jesus do, well then I don't know what a Christian is. If a Buddhist doesn't ask what will Buddha do, well then I don't know what a Buddhist is. If a Muslim doesn't ask what will Muhammad do, well then I don't know what Islam is. If a human being doesn't question his actions, I don't know what a human being is. Oh, earthlings, our perception's gone astray. We think we own the earth and we treat her like a slave. Oh, earthlings, let's reevaluate our role in this experience and choose to change our ways. Oh, earthlings.
You said before in the interview that you know that Here to Hear can change the world because it has changed yourself. Can you give us some examples of how that
I think that was Jamie. That actually,
I would assume most of us, very egocentric, lost in my own little world of thoughts, and to this day still, which distracts me a lot of the time, and it takes me away from being grounded in this moment. Through the music, through our words, which are literally mantras, is allow me to really deepen and just get more in touch with myself. And so if it's done it for me, I have no doubt that it can do it for anybody out there in the planet.
Planets are just plankton floating in a sea of omnipresent mystery. Those who claim to know it rarely ever show it. They are just as lost as you and me.
So your songs, how do they come into being? Do you write them together?
When we first got together, it was mainly we would get together and write together, and then it's kind of we still do that, but I guess kind of like the main form right now is I'll receive. I like calling myself a secretary to the band, because I either wake up with either a lyrics and a melody and an essence. And I just gotta jot it down. Okay, this, okay, and then sometimes I'll receive an essence per se, and that essence will just sit with me for a week, and it's kind of like, oh, I love this essence. I know that something's coming, and then I'll experience the melody and lyrics.
I ever heard your name to forget the song that's in your eyes. So it will always be the first time. Sugar, let me
Here to Hear are currently on their second tour through the United States.
Where have you been so far, and what are some of the highlights of the tour that you've been on so far?
We've been on the road for about 5 weeks now, and it's been going great. We had a great concert at the World Beat Center.
San Diego.
Where was that at? San Diego.
Yeah, we performed in cities like Albuquerque and Sedona and Dallas and
Oklahoma
Phoenix.
City.
We went to the Grand
Oklahoma
Canyon
City.
also.
That was a
And
highlight.
we
for
did
sure.
an a cappella piece at the Grand Canyon,
Right on the cliff.
right on the cliff.
What if someday we recognize that we are all the same, and that the source of everything is beyond any name. What if miracles were too close for our eyes to see? And this that's happening right now is just a possibility. What if you are dreaming you're asleep when you're awake? What if God said thank you back? What would you say?
In that moment, we decided, we're here and we have our iPhones. And it's amazing with that technology, we were able to capture us singing a cappella just with this, and the image and the sound quality sounds really decent.
When we return, we'll see Here to Hear's performance at the Red Rocks in Sedona, USA, and other elevating songs. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
You are the Gandhi, the Christ, the Lenin. You are the Martin Luther King. I have a dream.
When I first heard Here to Hear, I knew that they had the message that the world needed to hear.
This has been fantastic. What a day.
Great preparation and the voices, the mix of the sounds, it was
awesome. That's the only word I can describe.
Did I tell you?
Fantastic. We said we were going to have fun. Everybody, you must experience Here to Hear.
Welcome back to our program featuring the unique and gifted conscious music band, Here to Hear.
Stars in this desert sky, I would behold such a wondrous oasis of 6 billion eyes. Who would have thought the super dominant species would take paradise for granted? Love is a word humans use all the time, though I feel that they don't understand it. I'm an alien who's just arrived here on this planet of green, brown, and blue. I'm an alien. My man is not where my craft is landed. I've come in search of you. I'm an alien.
Here to Hear has received the highest accolades from spiritual teachers, fellow musicians, and audiences everywhere. Spiritual teacher Gangaji said about them, "Here to Hear bursts my heart more open each time I hear them." And Neil Donald Walsh, author of best-selling book series Conversations with God, praised the group as well, stating, "Here to Hear provides not simply music, but a total experience that expands the mind, opens the heart, and touches the soul. I feel gifted by having heard them."
Also, another highlight, after every show, we get to meet the most amazing people. So, hello to everyone that we got a chance to meet if you're watching this. And it's just so delicious. Hearts are just completely open, and, you know, there's just this pouring of gratitude and appreciation and recognition. So it's really been delicious.
It's definitely hard to point one particular experience out because the whole journey is just in every moment. It's just such an incredible opportunity to celebrate the sharing and the community gathering, you know.
And as we start to perform, little by little, you can start to see the openness, the melting of the walls start to happen, you know. And there's just something powerful. You know, at one point, you can literally just feel their hearts opening.
If we're appearing in your consciousness, it's to simply say yes. If we're appearing in your consciousness, yeah. I am God, all is one, the totality of existence pales in comparison to what's never been said. I feel so good, I feel so free, I feel so connected. Pales in comparison to what cannot be felt. Yes, 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 yes.
It's been mentioned that you worked with a lot of spiritual teachers. Can you tell us about some of these spiritual teachers and what impact they have had on you?
Wow. Well, one of the first ones that comes to me is a woman named Gangaji, and I like to call her my yes, or the big yes. For me, it was an important part of this opening to have another human being, an actual human being, appearing in your awareness and saying yes, 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 yes. This is so. This is here. This is what is. She's a yes, and we performed with her a couple of times. She's been a big impact on
she was definitely one of the first ones that definitely.
So is that the source of your song, Yes?
Yeah, that was the inspiration for it. Yeah,
right.
That confirmation.
A sacred place, a holy stone to raise my vibration. Pales in comparison to what they appear in. A silly song with silly words eating your attention. Pales in comparison to what cannot be sung.
Worked with, there's so many wonderful beings on this planet. We worked with Byron Katie, who we adore, her way of slicing through all, conditioned thinking and stressful thoughts. Adyashanti, who's wonderful. We worked with Kim Eng, who's Eckhart Tolle's life partner, who is just the sweetest being. We've also worked with Neil Donald Walsh, for example, and who else? We
performed with Agape with Michael Beckwith also.
Michael Beckwith, Shakti Gawain. We've sung a song with Shakti Gawain.
Dr. John Gray, Sri Ravi Shankar. Yeah, with the Art of Living.
Yeah, we've had the privilege of being in the presence of all these beings that are just lovely. Yeah.
Wow.
The Oracle of Tibet, the Dalai Lama's spiritual advisor. We did a tour with him, and that was a lot of fun and powerful.
Guess the road's been long and a little weary, and you may have lost only the game. And now you're sitting right here so you can hear me congratulate you for stepping out into the rain. Cause sometimes you just don't know if that sun's gonna shine, but a vision fail fire time after time. Your dreams brought you here. Where will they take you tomorrow? You believe in spite of fear. You stayed strong as faith and followed. No, nothing can hold you back from your truth. Now it's up to you and only you to choose.
To the inspired and inspiring members of Here to Hear, we join your fans in applause and gratitude for your amazing music, sending best wishes to you in your light-filled endeavors. May our shared wish for awakened and peaceful planet manifest soon. To our viewers, thank you for your company today on Enlightening Entertainment. Coming up next is Words of Wisdom after noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television. May your spirit shine with all heaven's goodness and grace. To connect with Here to Hear, please visit www.hereihear.com. Official website www.hereihear.com. Debut album www.hereihear.com/CD. YouTube www.hereihear.tv. Facebook www.facebook.com/HereIIHear. MySpace www.myspace.com/HereIIHear.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/EE